morning, my dear subscribers. You're welcome to Sunlight Grand Channel, where we give you the latest of the UAAD disbursement funding. In case you're new on my channel, please don't forget to click on the notification bell and subscribe. In case we
Here's
drop new
something that
videos,
might
you'll be
surprise you.
highly
Over
updated.
4 million Americans are walking around with undiagnosed peptic ulcers right now, thinking it's just normal stomach discomfort. That's like the entire population of Los Angeles suffering in silence.
That's such a sobering statistic, especially when you consider how treatable ulcers are when caught early.
You know what's really interesting about this whole situation? The way we've normalized discomfort to such an extent that even serious medical conditions get written off as just holiday overindulgence or stress. I was reading about someone who nearly missed a critical ulcer diagnosis because they thought their symptoms were just from enjoying Christmas dinner too much.
Well, that really highlights how dangerous our push-through-it culture can be, doesn't it? We're so used to dismissing warning signs.
Exactly right. And here's something that really caught my attention. Infections actually manifest differently in men's and women's bodies. The medical literature shows that men's bodies typically react more quickly to infections, which could be a crucial early warning system we're not taking advantage of.
That's fascinating about the gender differences. What do you think that means for how we should approach regular health screenings?
Well, it suggests we need completely different screening protocols based on gender. Like, did you know that women often don't show obvious infection symptoms until conditions are more advanced? That's why regular testing is so crucial, regardless of whether you're experiencing symptoms.
Oh, wow. That really puts things in perspective about the importance of preventive care.
And here's another thing that really blows my mind. Hepatitis can survive on surfaces for weeks. But we're so focused on other health issues that this often gets overlooked. The virus is incredibly resilient and can spread through something as simple as sharing personal care items.
You know what gives me hope, though? The fact that there's actually a free vaccine available at general hospitals that provides protection for more than 5 years.
Speaking of accessible healthcare solutions, let me share something fascinating: the emergence of AI technology as a healthcare navigator. Using tools like ChatGPT to locate medical services is revolutionizing how people access care, especially in underserved areas.
That technological aspect really modernizes the whole healthcare access issue, doesn't it?
Absolutely right. And here's why it matters so much. Studies show that the average person spends over 3 hours trying to locate appropriate healthcare services. With AI assistance, that time can be cut down to minutes, potentially saving lives in emergency situations.
The way you put that really emphasizes how technology could be a game changer for public health.
Let me give you some perspective on this. Take typhoid, for instance. While we're all focused on high-profile diseases, typhoid still affects about 20 million people globally each year. But because it shares symptoms with other illnesses, it often goes misdiagnosed.
That's such an important point about our selective attention to certain diseases. We need to broaden our health awareness.
And here's something else to consider: the economic impact of ignoring preventive care is staggering. The CDC estimates that chronic diseases that could be prevented or managed early cost the U.S. healthcare system over $3.8 trillion annually. That's more than $11,000 for every person in America.
Those numbers really drive home why we can't afford to ignore our health, both literally and figuratively.
You know what's most striking about all of this? The way these health issues are interconnected. When we ignore one condition, it often cascades into multiple health problems. It's like a domino effect in our bodies.
That's such a powerful metaphor for understanding how our bodies work as integrated systems.
Looking ahead, I think we're going to see a major shift in how we approach healthcare. With the combination of accessible preventive care, AI-assisted healthcare navigation, and increased awareness of often overlooked conditions, we might be on the cusp of a healthcare revolution.
Well, that gives me hope for the future of healthcare accessibility and awareness.
The bottom line is this: we need to stop treating our bodies like they're indestructible and start paying attention to the subtle signals they're sending us. Whether it's an unusual pain, persistent discomfort, or just something that doesn't feel quite right. These are all messages we need to take seriously.